I mean, I would almost say, like, save your money, maybe get one used on eBay and get yourself the remote, and bingo bango, you're there. And I'm back. Now, before I begin, I want to give a big shout out and thank you to all my patrons on Patreon. Thank you guys so much. You rock. And I know you guys are anxiously awaiting the drop of the DTS-X 2017 demo disc files, which are coming next week. So if you're interested in that, or the Dolby Atmos demos, or the IMAX Enhanced demos that are already posted, make sure you click the link in the description and become a patron today. All right, so let's get into it. And first things first, I know everybody wants to talk about it, HDMI 2.1, you know. Damn it. Hold on. All right, so wifey just asked me to go to the market, so I figured I'd take you guys along with me so that, well, we can continue our conversation. You know what I mean? All right, so first we're going to talk about the HDMI 2.1 port, and I know there's already people asking, hey, I'm gonna need a new AVR with a bunch of different HDMI 2.1 ports, and that is a fallacy. Ladies and gentlemen, you do not need that. Think about it. What is HDMI 2.1? It is the new HDMI standard. Standard. Say it with me, standard. So what's happening is you're going to see more and more devices with HDMI 2.1 ports. Does that mean they're getting 8K streaming? No. Does that mean they're getting 4K 120 gaming in that little Apple TV? No, it doesn't mean any of that. It just means it's a new standard. So you're going to see more Rokus with HDMI 2.1. You're going to see a lot of streaming boxes with HDMI 2.1. Are there any added benefits to having HDMI 2.1 that would make the Apple TV or any other device like perform better? No, plain and simple. They just had to put it in. But it's like it's some big upgrade, but it won't even take advantage of it, and that's just because it's the new HDMI standard. So it's not really a big feature per se. All right, sorry about that. Hey, at least I was able to take you guys with me. Anyway, one more thing about HDMI 2.1. They did mention that this is for 4K 60 HDR, so high frame rate content. But what is that really? Is that going to be a TV show? No. Is that going to be a movie? No. Most probably some sort of live sporting event or pre-recorded sporting event. I'm not 100% sure what content is going to be 4K 60 HDR that really is going to stand out. One thing I did hear is that if you film with your iPhone in Dolby Vision, it'll be easier now to send that AirPlay to the Apple TV so you can watch it on your compatible TV or display. That is kind of cool, but as far as you needing HDMI 2.1 ports on all your devices like your TV and your AV receiver, that's really just not the case. Just slow down. Now, one of the biggest features they're talking about is with color balance. You put your phone up to the screen and it is used as a colorimeter to kind of balance the colors and all that kind of stuff, which is very cool. However, the first gen Apple TV 4K and the Apple TV HD are getting this in a firmware update. So it's new and the new one has it, but the older ones are getting it too. So not really sure what they're doing here, Apple. Not really making me want to jump up and buy the new Apple TV 4K. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Like, what is Apple really doing to make this thing different? Yes, of course, the remote. The remote. Everybody loves the remote. It's finally a remote. I hated that Apple TV 4K remote. But wait, I can actually just go online and pay $60 and get the remote by itself. So let's see. I get a used Gen 1 Apple TV 4K, spend $60, get the remote, and I'm pretty much got the cool features of the new one minus the 4K 60 HDR, and I'm saving $50. Yeah, not really sure. Again, Apple, what's going on? You could also get the Function 101 remote that I already have for $30, which is a fantastic remote and probably one of the best for the Apple TV. Of course, you don't have the Siri stuff involved, but hey, it's only $30. So I would imagine there's probably a lot of people that are going to upgrade anyway, just because they want the latest and greatest. And there's probably going to be a flood of Apple TV 4Ks hitting eBay late in May. And this is kind of where I feel it's just kind of weird. Like, why are you making this where it's like, a little bit of upgrade here, a little bit of upgrade there. Now, if you are on a older Apple TV, or if you haven't purchased an Apple TV, you definitely, would look at the new 4K second generation Apple TV as something that you want in your system. Totally get that. But I'm still not seeing the standout feature that's going to make it the one to get. I mean, there's got to be something that sets this apart that this has that no other Apple TV has. What could it be? Ah, that's right. So it's this thing called Thread. I don't know a whole lot about it, but from what I understand, it's kind of like a new home kit, home automation protocol type thing. I don't really know. I'll put some links down in the description to what Thread actually is. But now, along with the HomePod Mini, the Apple TV 4K Gen 2 will act as a Thread border router. Basically, what this means is if you buy home automation products that have the Thread protocol, they can log directly into your Apple TV and your HomePod Mini if you have that as well. So instead of connecting via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, then these devices will connect to your Apple TV via the Thread protocol. So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one thing that really separates this Apple TV 4K Gen 2 with the Apple TV 4K, the Apple TV HD. None of the other Apple TVs have this Thread protocol support. So this is the one thing. So if you really need that, I think that's probably the only reason to get the new Apple TV 4K. I bet you anything, half of you have no idea what Thread is. Like, I didn't know what it was until I did research for this video. I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Is it worth the added expense? Probably not. I already have two Apple TV 4Ks here in the house. I could just buy the Siri remote for $60, pair that up with those, and I'm good to go with what I already have. Again, how many shows are coming out 4K 60 HDR? Not any that I know of. So, yeah. Not really sure what's going on here, Apple. Maybe this is a stepping stone to something better on the horizon. But I think, for the most part, the Apple TV 4K Gen 2 or 2021 model, or the Apple TV 6, whatever you want to call it, is a hard pass. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Will you be getting one? Do you think it's like the bee's knees? Is it the best thing since sliced bread? Let me know down in the comments below. That's pretty much it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Me.